Hi, I thought I'd just do a quick video to show you how to do an e-referral to the Royal Adelaide and the Queen Elizabeth Hospital through Healthlink, now that the electronic referrals are now live, which is very exciting. So this should be the same on Best Practice and Medical Director. I'm not too sure about the other software systems, but I assume it's going to be pretty similar across the board. So usually it's in the patient file. You want to find the Healthlink icon at the top, so the HL up here. If you've used the Return to Work SA certificates or done a My Aged Care referral, then it's the same place that you look for those. But in this case, we're going to look for SA Health down the bottom here. The Women's and Children's referrals have been live for, I think, nearly 12 months now. So if you've done those, then it's going to be pretty similar to that. If you haven't done the Women's and Children's ones, then now you know how to do it. So for Women's and Children's, you click Pediatrics down here, but we'll look at the adult ones here. So it's got all the clinics pretty much that I can see. You know, it's exciting to see the iron infusion ones, so you can even refer to Sefton Park. So we'll click on one of them here, maybe ENT, to give that a go. So you choose between Queen Elizabeth or Royal Adelaide, and we'll choose our neighbours at the Queen Liz here. And yeah, so this section here just has a few different steps to work through. You start at the top. The main things to check is, you know, if it's a named or unnamed referral, whether it's a new referral or like a renewing or amending a previous one. And this box is the important one where you put most of the information, the clinical information about the reason for referral. So I'll just put the thanks for seeing test patient for her sinuses. And if you've done your notes there, you can also input them here, so you can tick you know, the current notes or even previous ones to just copy and paste it straight in, which is really handy. And then yeah, you can make sure you tick anything that's relevant with the following boxes below. The important ones would be patient consent here. Some of the clinics have a referral purpose, so you know, a bit more asking for a bit more specific information about why you're referring them. So I guess to aid triage. So you can tick something that's relevant for your patient. So here we'll maybe do nasal obstruction, and then the different categories here. And they do give you tips on what the different categories would link to, which is really handy, because before you wouldn't have any idea what the categories were. You'd sort of put a certain time frame in. And they do sort of ask for specific information as well. Yeah. So you can make sure you've got that attached too. Yeah, one tip is that it does automatically input the height, weight, BMI, and blood pressure. So maybe make sure you've got those details and that data in the patient's file before you open the referral, so then it's all entered nicely there. If you want to attach investigations, radiology, and other documents, that's in the next section here in attachments and reports. The good thing about this is that you can attach PDF files. So if there's something's been scanned into the patient's notes, like previous specialist letters, then you can just attach them with a click of a button. You don't have to print them out or do anything fancy, which is really good. The only difference is that it does group all the investigations and documents together in one big sort of folder. So you might have to sift through a bit to get the right ones there. The next sections, usually the medications and allergies are pre-ticked, but you can just check that the relevant ones are there. The past medical history is usually not ticked for some reason, so you do have to make sure they're checked off. You can just tick the top box on each section and that'll select the whole thing if you've got accurate sort of notes there. And same as family history and social history below. And that's pretty much it. Like the last two boxes, usually you don't have to touch too much in terms of patient information, referral information. And then you can preview it once you're all set. It does give you warning if you haven't entered the essential information, so you can go back and fix that up. For this test patient, I won't bother. And then once you submit it, the good thing is that you do get pretty much an immediate receipt that the hospital has received the referral, and usually that's to your inbox, just like you'd receive a result or a letter, which is really handy because then you know that it hasn't been lost along the paper trail, and it's just yeah, reassuring, I guess. There, that's about it. It's pretty simple, as you can see, and yeah, it's really exciting that yeah, this option's finally here. It'll certainly cut down on a lot of physical paper and faxing and admin time, I think. Let me know if I've missed anything, but yeah, give it a go. Thanks.